I think that lending a helping hand to those poorer in your own country and poorer in other countries would really help establish better relations and less inequality.
I'm here with Dr. Jeffrey Morton, the leader and founder of the Charney Diplomacy Program. Tell us about the program and its goals.
Our program trains university and high school students in the art of diplomacy, in public debate, and conflict resolution. Our underlying goal is to train the next generation of diplomats to solve some of the most pressing problems facing the world. All of our students should learn a great deal about the world around them, the most difficult challenges that the community of nations face. They learn research skills, public speaking skills, and I think most importantly, they understand that every nation's interest does not align with others, and that the real challenge of diplomacy is finding some medium point where a majority of nations can agree to move closer to a final resolution of the problem being faced.
What is the relationship between FAU and the Charney Center?
We're very excited about the new relationship between Florida Atlantic University and the Charney Center. The program is now named in his honor. That provides our students with a role model. It provides our students with both the resources and the opportunity to reflect well on Leon's legacy as an international diplomat and a problem solver.
What are your thoughts on Leon Charney?
Leon Charney was a true visionary. He understood the difference between the implausible and the impossible. He recognized that even the most bitter of enemies, like Israel and Egypt, can find common accord and common interest. The role that he played in the Camp David Accords is historic, and his legacy is firmly wrapped within it.
What has been your favorite moment so far?
My favorite moment was definitely meeting all the students from all around the world, considering there's 5,000 students that come from across the world, and just coming together and having the same interests on solving global issues.
Personally, I was also part of the competition, so just being able to come to New York and travel and see new people, new places, it was all a lot of fun. Did you see any surprises while in the program?
Every week we had surprises because our professor was so awesome that he always wanted to catch us off guard and make sure that we understand that when it comes to the real world, you can't have an expectation and you don't know what's actually going to happen. So we always had random speeches, random knowledge checks to make sure that we know how to act when it comes to situations we're not prepared for necessarily.
Yeah, I remember being in the class. Every single class we would do a new simulation, something new every single day. So that just always kept us on our toes, right? Can you tell us about the World Leadership Forum and our role in it?
The World Leadership Forum is part of the Foreign Policy Association's annual event series. It brings to New York City some of the top diplomats and academics on issues of international affairs. Throughout the day, there will be panels in which U.S.-Chinese relations are the primary focus. Our three students, you, Alexa, and Jessica, will not only attend the panel sessions, but be recognized as junior fellows of the association. And you three will be the first undergraduate students ever recognized as fellows of the Foreign Policy Association.
What do you think about the current diplomatic relationship between U.S. and China?
So I think that their relationship right now is a little ambiguous because under the Trump administration, he hasn't put out a formal statement on how he views China and the U.S. to continue in their relations. I think that if they had to have better communication with one another, the two countries would be able to establish better relations.
Personally, I think the biggest problem that the world is facing right now is immigration concerns. Coming from a European background, I've grown up seeing different immigration problems, issues that my family personally were affected by.
So along with immigration, I think that inequality is a huge issue between the global north, the global south, and then each country within itself. I think that wealth and the accumulation of money has really caused a huge poverty gap all around the world, and I think that lending a helping hand to those poorer in your own country and poorer in other countries would really help establish better relations and less inequality.
I'm Maria, reporting from New York for the Lee and Charney Reporters. Thanks for watching.
Peace means taking into account the dignity of other people and the fact that there are other people who have certain rights.